talking about Indians, we're gonna actually go through the rock cycle. Because what do y'all think an arrowhead is?
Something
What is it made
an
of?
old rock. I'll sleep in cave.
Okay, so it's in the rock cycle. So let's go. Okay, the arrowheads were made out of obsidian, and it is known for a glossy appearance, and it's formed from cooled lava. So the black one over here, that is obsidian, and they would it's a common material for arrowheads due to its ability to chip the rock chip it, so they would be able to chip it to make it into the arrowhead. And it was a very hard rock, so it was unlikely to shatter. So, if, they were hunting and it went through an animal, it wouldn't shatter. It would stay intact, They wouldn't have to make another one. And the flint rock, which is more like this one, it's actually the sedimentary rock. And that's in the rock cycle, and it was used for spear points, cutting utensils, and it had the potential to break, but it was not. The one that was made out of hot lava it wasn't easy to break as the flint rock. Okay, now we're gonna watch a video on the rock cycle. Mirrors, is it M-I-R-R-O?
No, it's M-E-M-A-R-S-W-R-F-R.
Now we're going to watch the video. Actually, the history of Earth they study in rocks. Okay, does anybody know what weathering, erosion, and deposition is? Weathering is the breaking down of rock, so it's like breaking, and erosion and deposition is the dropping of the sediments in a new place. So weathering, it's going to break the rock, and then erosion, it's moving it. So like erosion, like water moving a rock to a different place, and deposition is dropping the sediment in a new place. So we're going to watch a video, and y'all can get up and do it.
Do we have to get up and do it?
You don't have to. So it's going to break, move, drop. So it's weathering, erosion, deposition. So you're breaking. Drop, break, move, drop. So you're what do y'all think breaking is?
Stop. Tear.
Yes. So the breaking is the weathering, the moving is the erosion, and the dropping is the deposition. Which dropping, it's dropping it in a new place. Now we're going to talk about igneous. Igneous rocks that are formed when magma cools. Okay, so right here, back up this picture. Igneous is formed by magma cooling. And then igneous, when it's breaking and moving in a different place, it sediments, and then it's compacted and it forms the sedimentary rock, which sedimentary rocks are actually found like in the ocean and different places like that. And then when heat and pressure is applied to the sedimentary rock, it forms a metamorphic rock, which metamorphic rocks are made of igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks. So both of them, when heat and pressure are applied, they make the metamorphic rock. And when it's melted, it forms the igneous rock back. And when it rather erodes the sedimentary, it forms the igneous rock. So the igneous rocks that are formed when magma is cooled, so the igneous rocks right there, wherever yours is, that's actually igneous rock. And the sedimentary rock are made up of different layers due to the continuous pressure of different kinds of rocks and sediment. So when it's eroding, you know, that's sediment rocks is when it's eroding because it's different pieces all together, and then it's taken to a new place. And the metamorphic rock have been changed over time due to the heat and pressure. So the metamorphic rock, they're two different rocks put together. So the heat and pressures cause them, you know, to form. So now we're going to do this part 2, and we're going to take a Chips Ahoy cookie, and each of you are going to get a turn, and we're going to erode the cookie. So basically we're going to predict how many shakes it takes to crumble this cookie. So how many of y'all think it's going to take to crumble this cookie? So we're going to crumble it until it's done.
Just by shaking?
Yeah, we're going to shake it until it's crumbled.
I think 20. That's
20? Okay, let's write it down. Let's write it down here. So we're predicting that it's going to take 20 shakes.
Oh, wait, let me see. What? I'm gonna put you 30. No, 20.
And you gotta think each shake that y'all do, it's representing 1,000 years of weathering. So each shake is 1,000 years. So okay, let's start with you. So you do 20 shakes. Shake it hard. You're weathered. That's hard. See, I mean, she's only got one chip gone. So that was 20. Okay, it's your turn.
Look.
You gotta shake it hard.
50 times.
Yeah, you gotta shake it 50 times.
Okay, and I got like all cup.
See, she's only weathered the sides of the cookie. It's not even eroded yet. So 20 times. Look at it. See, she's got some of it going.
Like some gum.
And we've shook it 90 times and it's not eroded. So we gotta keep shaking it
No.
until it's weathered.
You check it 20 times more.
So what do you think these pieces are that are weathered? What do you think those are called? What are they called? I remember?
Pebbles.
There's a rock. On the rock cycle. What are they called? It starts with an S. Sediment. Alright, that's what the rock. See, when it's weathering, you know, it's breaking. So we're breaking the rock and we're moving the sediments, and then we're gonna drop it in a new place. So we're gonna form a rock. Look at it. Oh look, we're getting there. Yes. So what are we doing? We're breaking, and then we're gonna move, and then we're gonna drop. So when you think about it, right? Move and drop.
There you go.